The Battle of Gettysburg took place in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, and took place from July 1st to July. The Union general was George Meade, and the Confederate general was Robert E. Lee.
Meade's weakness was that he was new to the commanding position and lost great military leaders, but his army was larger and had more supplies. Lee's weakness was that the Confederates were losing the war badly and the troops and supplies were very low. However, the South had better and more experienced soldiers.
Both sides used similar tactics, including how they marched in line with men standing shoulder to shoulder. The lines of battle allowed commanders to concentrate firepower at a given target. The Union had 9,000 troops located by 360 cannons, while the Confederates had 75,000 troops backed by 270 cannons. The South's attempt at an invasion failed, while the Union was successfully able to defend the Confederates.
The goal of the Confederates was to invade the North, take the fighting away from the war-torn South, and to gain the upper land in the war. The goal of the Union was to defend their land and keep the Confederates out of the North. The North would gain victory, and Robert E. Lee accounted as saying, "Our artillery having nearly expanded its ammunition, the attacking columns became exposed to heavy fire of the numerous batteries near the summit of the ridge, and after a most determined and gallant struggle, were compelled to relinquish their advantage and fall back to their original positions with severe loss."
Being considered the bloodiest battle, there were about 11,000 dead or mortally wounded, 29,000 others wounded, and 10,000 soldiers missing. The battle is also considered a turning point, which led to the South's defeat in the war.
President Lincoln gave the famous Gettysburg Address when the battlefield was dedicated as a military cemetery. About 63 medals of honor were awarded to Union soldiers for their actions.